Let's get ready, let's get ready to retro!
I think I love retro games.
Hello, yes, it is me. It is Jace at Retrogames. Yeah, hello, how are you? Happy Friday, happy Retrogames Day. We are back. It doesn't take long, does it? These Fridays, they creep up on you. Yeah, you can't avoid them. And you're thinking, yeah, and I dedicate my weekend to watching you, mates. Well, you're crazy. You're crazy, you're insane. I've told you time and time again, stop watching this rubbish. You can't stop now. You can't stop. You've been there since the beginning. You're going to keep going till the bitter end. Until I, really say something outrageous and get banned from YouTube. Some people get banned from YouTube, don't they? That could happen. Maybe I should really try and push the boundaries and put something really, really naughty. Forget about the thumbnail girls. Maybe we can get something really racy and no, what are you on about, Jace? It's PG. It's a PG show. I've got a little bit of post-it notes, some things to talk about. Now, what was I going to talk about? The first thing I'm going to talk about is, yes, we got a bit of a target this week. We got to our 200 videos on the channel, which I think is a bigger achievement than the increase in subs, because that is a heck of a lot of content. That is a lot of content. And when I first started, just checking the cameras, always the same. I never thought that I'd get to 200. I thought, well, maybe I'll do 50 videos, and then we can just leave the link icon on the website, and people can go and have a look and see some stuff. But here we are, 200 videos in, and God knows how far it's going to go. Maybe it's going to be 500. I know a lot of you old Hardcore 44 with your channels, you're up there, you're getting up there towards the 500 videos. Who knows? I could get there, but that is crazy. That's a lot of time talking in front of a camera, isn't it? And my shows are so long. Yeah, that's my fault, not yours. I let you off. It's not your fault that I go on and on and on, and I've got a lot to talk about today. So we're going to have to rush through this first intro blab 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 bit, which you probably will fast forward anyway, but I still do it. There was something, let's talk about last week. I showed the prices on the what's in the box section. I'm not putting that up yet. I did show the prices of the games. Now, all the feedback that seemed to come through in reply to that video, last week's what's in the box show, everyone said, I like the prices. I like the prices. And I'm still a little bit undecided, because I think it's complicated, isn't it? Because I'm here for the love of retro gaming. I am the first retro gamer. I am the first, I've got to be the first major collector. Haven't I? I've got to be, surely, because I'm the first. So, if you're the first retro gamer, it seems a bit greedy to start putting prices up when really it's about the love of the games. It shouldn't be about how much I'm going to get for things. And it isn't, but of course Retro Games sell stuff to stay alive. That's how we work. And I just think maybe some of them prices, because I always pick the best stuff. I'm only picking the really nice things, so the most expensive things. So it probably looks like really greedy. I'm not holding up a copy of, Androids by Sunshine for the ZX Spectrum for £1, which we sold today. Now you see, we sell games for £1, but I'm not necessarily going to show them on the show. And the prices, you guys all liked it, so it's fine. But I feel there could be a backlash, like, you can't charge that for that. But the prices are not just plucked out of the air. I mean, all the prices on the website, they're either based on history of us selling that item in the past, primarily, or recent sale prices on places like eBay, and other places where you can buy old video games. Let's be honest, that horrible CEX have forced up a lot of prices. Back in the day, before CEX started dominating the shops and stuff, I guess we were the leading place to find the prices. But on modern games, forget about anything 8-bit, 16-bit, that's us. But I think new games like the CEX are responsible for ramping up the prices of, say, PlayStation games. I would say, more than us. But anyway, our prices are realistic. I really don't want to turn this into a massive advert because that's exactly the point I didn't want to do. I don't want this show to turn into a massive advert. I'm going to put the prices up today though. So yeah, I know you like the prices. So the prices were going to stay for a bit. But please just don't feel bad and think, oh, Jace, you're just a greedy man, because they are realistic prices. Sadly, retro game stuff is constantly rising in value. I don't need to tell most of you guys that. You'll know. It's about finding it rather than affording it. Sadly, these days. So anyway, yes, we're going to continue with the prices, but please don't be cross if you think my prices are outrageous. Because sometimes that's the thing. Retro games prices seem outrageous to me. We sell, we list a SNES game for 150 quid. To me, that's like, what? It's crazy. Because I was there when we were selling box SNES games for £5. So yeah, it does seem crazy. It's a massive. The market is constantly jumping. A lot of guys have been talking about. I know Retro Bear and James have mentioned big rises in Atari VCS at the moment, because Atari VCS was a very cheap format, but they've really started. We've suddenly sold half of all the VCS stuff we had because it was too cheap. You can find loads of bargains on the Retro Game site because we're too slow updating the prices. That's fine. That is what brings people to the site, and that's what we love. I don't like selling stuff. I don't like selling the rare things, but I kind of like it when people find a bargain in a way. Unless it's a real super rarity we've completely mispriced. Obviously that's not. God, this is a ramble. Oh, I used to like this show, but he just rambles on like a moron. I can't stand it anymore. Why do I watch this every single weekend? I need to find something to do with my life that's better than this. It wouldn't take much, would it? I could just go in the garden and look at the sky. Fair enough, do that. Moving on, there was a nice retro release this week. I don't know if you saw this. Jeff Minter History. It's like the making of Jeff Minter and Llama Soft. It's come out for all major formats, from Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC. It's like a documentary combined with a compilation of Llama Soft Jeff Minter classics, and includes some real rare games. It's funny actually, because I think Jeff would like the fact there is 42 games on the compilation of his greatest hits. Oh, it's all old stuff. It goes up to Tempest 2000 is the newest one, I think. I think 42. That's from Hitchhiker's Guide, The Meaning of Life, isn't it? I thought that was kind of like apt. I imagine Jeff likes Hitchhiker's Guide, doesn't he? I have met Jeff. He won't remember this. I have met Jeff Minter. I was there at the launch of the Conics. I think I'd seen him around at other things prior to that in the late 80s. But yeah, I did actually chat with him a little bit. Now, I think one of the most remarkable things about this new compilation is you can actually play a Conics multi-system game. Yes, Attack of the Mutant Camels 1989, made especially by Jeff for that failed, never-to-be-released console. But you can play it now on your current console. You can play an original Conics game. I think that's pretty special. If you don't know, Camels is pretty much Jeff's answer to Defender. It didn't come to our Retro Games exhibition in '96. He was invited, but he didn't come. I also know his wife because Jeff, your ex-wife, she sold me all the stuff that you'd left at her house, like all the games that you had. I bought the whole lot. So if you've seen, there's lots of rare things that turned up at some point on the Retrogames site, and they actually came from Jeff Minter's own collection. I love Jeff. No, anyway, seriously, I love this compilation. It's got a fantastic documentary, brilliant history of him, because he's like nobody else in the gaming business, isn't he? I mean, he actually looks a lot more normal now than he did back in, say, 1985, when he had that image of like he lives in a commune on a farm. He just eats lentils. He's got like Neil the hippie from The Young Ones, I guess. I don't know. And he's obsessed with llamas and sheep, and But forget about all that stuff. He's always made brilliant games. Now, on this compilation, there is a few poo games. But there's some ZX81 stuff. There's some 1K games. And I'll tell you something I was thinking. There's no way that game on that compilation you know, click the button, play the ZX81 game that's 1K, there's no way that file is 1K anymore, is there? I bet that file was over a meg for a 1K game. I just bet it. They're just not frugal with memory like they had to be back then. Yeah, I was saying this to my friend the other day, because I have retro friends. 1K ZX81 chess. It came out on the Sinclair label, ding. 1K chess. Now, I used to program bits and pieces in BASIC and stuff, and a little bit dabble in the machine code. You can get hardly anything in 1K. To get chess to run, and not rubbish, chess good enough to beat me. I'm not particularly good at chess. In 1K, it feels a little bit like a miracle, doesn't it now? When we waste memory on 1K, 1024 bytes, that is it for chess. I mean, it didn't learn the rules, I guess. It just knew the exact rules of chess and just used its own competence to try and not get outsmarted. Like, there's no way that it's learned from the rule books, like, you know, opening gambits and stuff like that. But incredible, really. In 1K, what you could do in 1K. Anyway, coming back to Jeff. It's got City Bomber on there, which is a super rare Spectrum game. I think I'll just show you City Bomber for the Spectrum by Llamasoft. So not every Llamasoft game is any good, right? That is absolute dog poo. Admit it, I'm sure. That is such a rip-off of Bomber. You know, it's an old arcade machine. It's like, it's opposite of Space Invaders, isn't it? You're at the top coming down, one line at a time, but you've got to like make sure it's all trampled so you can get down to the bottom. It's like Space Invaders turned upside down. I always thought that game is anyway. But yeah, it's not all rubbish on the compilation. There is a remake of Grid Runner, a special new version of it. I don't think Jeff was involved with it though. I think another company has taken Grid Runner and made a new version for current consoles. But I don't know if you guys have ever played the Jeff Minter's own remake of Grid Runner on the PS4. That is one hell of an absolutely brilliant game. Let's just show a little bit of that game. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I want to play it now. I want to play it now. You want to play it now? I want to play it now. Absolute gold. I mean, Jeff is a genius. He understands. He's a retro gamer. He's one of us. He is one of us. And Jeff, if ever you want to come on the show and have a chat, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Anyway, is that enough stuff off here? I think that is enough stuff on here. Shall we say... What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Yeah, loads of stuff in the box this week. It's been a busy week. I'm going to check my timer. Yeah, okay. Now, last week, remember, we showed lots of Nintendo hardware, and I did hint that there was some more coming. There is some more coming, so I'm going to start with that. Nintendo hardware bits. And what about this? This is the NES Advantage. You might know this if you're a NES collector. It is a tabletop joystick made by Nintendo. It's got slow-mo and turbo functions, auto fires. It's a very lovely solid stick. I'm just going to show it on the big camera. As you can see, beautiful example, really beautiful glossy box there. I think it's a great joystick. It always was. But the top, you see, it's got damp at some point or something. It's not damp now. Yeah, it's not been out in the rain. But there's just a little bit of discoloration to that top flap. I do hate it when your top flap gets discoloured. Let's pull it out anyway. I'm always pulling it out for you. You make me do it. And there we go. We've got the manual. NES Advantage. It's beautiful condition. It's beautiful condition. And you're thinking, yeah, okay, it's a joystick. Yeah, but it's a nice Nintendo thing. And look, it's absolutely pristine joystick there. And it's got a lovely firm rod there, lovely firm shaft, lovely tactile round bit at the end, lovely ball at the end there of the shaft. Incredible. It's a lovely joystick. I'm going to put all this stuff away in my own time because we ain't got time to waste. We got time to waste today, Jace. No, we got to get on with it because I picked a lot of stuff. There was so much stuff I liked. I thought I've got to get it on the show. Well, let's have a look at some joypads. Now, this is just, again, Super Nintendo. This is, I just love it because it's like new in the box. This is a Competition Pro Super 16 Clear. There's quite a few different Competition Pro joypads for the SNES. But look at that, isn't it? It's look at the shine. I'm catching the light. I've caught it. There it is. It's in the middle. It's in the middle. I've got the light. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. I'm mad, aren't I? I really am. As you can see, it's like just like brand new from the shop. I will very carefully open the box. Open it carefully, Jace. Here it is. Here it is. It's still in its placky bag. Still in the placky bag. And it's a gorgeous looking controller because it's very we like transparent stuff, don't we? We do. It's got loads of auto fire buttons and functions, but it's just so nice to see stuff that's as it was in the shop back in 93, say 93. Very nice. Put it back properly in your own time, Jace. You ain't got time to waste, son. Okay, what about this? Another really interesting controller again for the SNES, and this is the Turbo Touch 360. Now, we've had this in quite a lot of times for the Mega Drive, ting. Don't do the ting noise anymore, do I? I've noticed that. Looking at these old videos. Yeah, I used to do the ting noise. Don't bother with that anymore. Anyway, the Turbo... Get off that ting. Turbo Touch 360. And this is an unusual controller. Again, absolutely pristine in the box. Because it doesn't have a joypad, like a D-pad. I also think this picture here is worrying to me. That looks like a big toe. Maybe this game is designed to be played with your toes, and that makes me feel sick. Unless you've got a disability and you need to use, obviously if you're restricted in the hands department and you need to use your toes to play games, that is absolutely fine, of course. Maybe this is a good controller for people who are controlling games with their feet. I don't know. I'm getting in the cul-de-sac. Get me out of the cul-de-sac. Quick, quick, quick. Rope, rope. No, I hang myself. Okay, and here it is. Here it is. The Turbo. It's absolutely brand new condition again. And you can see there is no joypad. It's just a touchpad. It's a chunky beast, isn't it? It's a chunky beast. I don't know. Is it going to be faster to slip around your hands like a touch-sensitive pad, like a laptop, mouse pad? Yeah, it's got some paperwork, and I've shown it. You've seen the paperwork, and you're thinking, I thought this show was going to be useless today, but now I've seen a warranty for a controller from 1993, and I feel better. I feel like this was worth my time. Put it back in your own time, Jace. In your own time. Okay, what's next? It's a big beast. Big beast. You ready? Oh, a big joystick. This is the Fighter Stick SN, and this is an unusual one. It's made by ASCIIware, but it's covered in official Nintendo logo. So I would say this is I call it a semi. I've got a semi-official joystick to show you. I would say Nintendo involved in like maybe the distribution. Maybe they were like, oh yeah, we can make the boxes. We'll make the boxes for that. But it's again beautiful. It's got a little sticker mark. You see the top corner. Sadly, some stupid retail sticker. I've got the box. Oh, yeah, beautiful. I'll get it out. I'll get it out for you guys again. Don't laugh. Okay, here it is. Oh, it's got a lovely box. A beautiful, perfect manual. I mean, it's such a gorgeous example. Still got the cable tie on the cable, and there it is, very compact. Very similar, really, to the Advantage, to the NES Advantage, but this is for SNES. 6 buttons for all your fighting games. You've got slow-mo, you've got the turbo buttons. I just think it's a lovely... It's metal. It's metal. Can you tell? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You in there? Yeah, it's metal. It's got metal in it. I think the proper joysticks for arcade sticks, they need some metal, don't they? Oh, this is going to take ages to put away. Because I have to do it really special. I know I look like a rush around like a loony, just throwing stuff around, but I don't. I'm really aware this stuff needs proper care taken of it. I'm on the manual. Okay, moving on, Jace. Move on, Jace. Okay, let's talk about this now. What the hell is that? What the hell is... Well, it's supposed to know. What the hell is that big thing? This is a free wheel.
Hey, Willie.
He's got Nigel Mansell on it. Let's show you. This is a ridiculous SNES steering wheel. It's not a steering wheel with a big base that you can actually stick on a table and steer properly. It's a steering wheel you hold in the air and just turn like a lunatic. Let me just show you the back there. I'm going to get it out. I'm going to. Never. These very rare. They came out for loads of formats. You can get these for regular Atari formats, like joystick formats. Oh, is it sealed? No, it's fine. You can get one for PC. We've had it for PC before. I'm guessing you can get it for Sega formats too. But this is the SNES version. It's absolutely got nothing to do with Nigel Mansell. So they've just stuck his picture on it. He's not on the thing. There's the steering wheel. You see, it's a bit like the Wii, ahead of its time, was it? Like the Mario Kart Wii wheel, where you put your controller in the middle and you just turned it in the air. It's the same thing, but for the SNES, and it comes with this lovely sheet. The ideal partner is Nigel Mansell's World Championship for Amiga and ST, but no, that came out for the SNES. It did come out for the SNES. But they are showing the Amiga version there. They're showing the Amiga version, but obviously buy the SNES version if you bought the SNES controller. But yeah, very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. That's going to take some putting in the box. Very carefully later. Bear with me. Come on, next thing. Action Replay. Now, Action Replay is a cheat cartridge. It's got quite a cult following. A lot of people want to cheat at things, it seems. I mean, obviously going back to your old SNES library, being able to get through that level that you couldn't get through, that, you know, becoming invincible, unlimited money or whatever, it's all possible with the Action Replay. Let me show you it. So this is the full-on boxed version. Comes in a very nice plastic case. And let me open it up. It's got the original receipt. There's the cartridge itself. It's got a switch on the side. It plugs in, and the game that you want to muck around with, you plug into the top. I think it's multi-region. I think it will work multi-region. And it comes with both absolutely pristine. Both books. So you've got first the original manual, and then a code book with loads of cheats for all your favourite games. Where you put in the code, and you just cheat the game and never ever want to play it again. That's cheating for you. You wanted to do it. Oh well, you'll never want to play that again now. No, you might do. Okay, now the rival to the Action Replay was the Game Genie, and we showed a really lovely NES Game Genie. Pete bought that.
Peter, you're wonderful.
Peter, he bought it straight away. See, maybe the prices did help because he snatched it. And hopefully it's on a lovely shelf now in his collection. But this is the SNES version of the Game Genie, and look how pristine this is. Again, just same format really. A cheat cart that you plug another game into the top of, and you cheat. Do you want to have a look at it? Oh, I've got to be careful because it's such a beautiful box. This one. Huge book of codes. Huge book. There you get the. Look at all that! Oh, all that cheating, and there's a warranty in the back. And it's like new. I think it's been used once, maybe. Oh, I struggle to get this out. I'm going to push it through like a lolly. There it is. There you go. And there you can see it's still in its original plastic wrap. It's just like a giant SNES cartridge for cheating. Very nice. I'm going to put it back in your own time, Jace. Put it back in your own time. So here's a game that not many people want. Mario Paint, but amazing example of Mario Paint. Now Nintendo really were obsessed with painting, weren't they? There are so many art games. There was NES painting. I'm sure there was a NES painting game. But anyway, DS, you can paint on the DS. You paint on 3DS. There's all like art programs. Of course, the N64 DD drive. Pretty much all the software that came out for the DD drive was about painting or about making artwork on your machine. What can I say? They obviously see artistic license. They see home artistry as a big profit, a profitable commodity. Do Nintendo, and Mario Paint was what they did on the SNES to let you paint and make your own pictures on screen. But this example is incredible. Look at that. And when the price comes up, you'll go, what? Yeah, but look at it. I mean, I will say, we've got another one of these complete in stock, but not this minty, and that's half the price. This is all about condition. Once you get to the top end and games that are this immaculate, unfortunately, the prices do jump up because you might never ever see an example in this condition again, and that has to be taken into account. Okay, justifying the prices. You see, it's changing the show. The prices are changing the show. And look at the contents anyway. Look at the contents. It's got everything in its plastics. We've got the manual pouch there. We've got the game cartridge in there. We've got the mouse. We've got the mouse mat still in its bag. And this is a proper Nintendo. You see, it's got the Nintendo logo embossed in the mouse mat. The mice, Nintendo mice are strange. They do suffer slight discoloration. I don't know if you can even see it. Obviously, it's just my eyes being fussy, but because this is brand new. Look, it's still got a pull tab. You need to pull this off to start using the mouse. So it's never ever been used. It is mint. I'm breaking the seal for you guys. But it's discoloured. And the same has happened when I've opened unused Super Nintendo consoles because of that horrible plastic. I think they just bought all the cheapest, horriblest plastic that discolours on its own from around the world and used it on all their products. Thanks, Nintendo. I think they've learned their lesson. I don't do that anymore. Beautiful set of manuals. Got the obviously perfect manual there for the Mario Paint. Got a perfect manual there. Look at that manual. Look at that for the mouse. And we've got a fold-out poster thing. Just you get this in lots of different titles. We've got the UK warranty card. We've got the of course we've got the consumer information booklet. But you also get this with Mario Paint, and you're thinking, what is that? Well, this is one of the rarest Nintendo products of all time. Can you see the logo? That is an embossed Nintendo logo. It's a mouse scraper. It's for scraping the dirt out of the wheel compartment on the bottom of the mouse. I know, and you just think, what? Why do I need that? Well, I don't think anyone used the mouse on the SNES long enough to get that much dirt in it. I mean, let's be honest, you've got your own proper mouse mat to keep it away from dirt. So I guess that was it's probably the most underused Nintendo device of all time. Yeah, it's making even the 3DS stand look useful. But yeah, beautiful example. Am I going to put it back in my own time, or am I going to do it now? You race ahead. So if you're going to collect Super Nintendo, you're going to have to collect everything, aren't you? If you've got your box Super Nintendo console, those controllers, the official SNES controllers, all in their boxes, they sold almost instantly, as I thought they would last week. Then you're going to have to collect things like this, the Super Game Boy. And this is another absolute pristine example. You can get it a lot cheaper, not in this condition, but this one is incredible. It's definitely one of the best we've ever had. Amazing example of that box. Look at that. It's called the light again. I've called the light. It's trying to get out. Stay there, light. Stay there. It's cross with me. Yeah, I am this mad all the time. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you what the Super Game Boy... You know what the Super Game Boy is. Come on. You know what it is. You know what it is. I have to explain it to you. It's an adapter so you can play Game Boy games on the Super Nintendo. Okay? But it's got everything in here. I'm going to show you that. There it is. Absolutely perfect in its packaging. Unused, I'd say. Definitely unused. It's got loads of paperwork with it. When you've got one that's never been opened. So we've got the manual. There is the beautiful, perfect manual. We've got Service Force booklet about getting your SNES stuff serviced, which is interesting, isn't it? Look, there's someone working. They've got their Game Boy connected up to an oscilloscope. Check that! Wow, that's pretty interesting, actually. Any other pictures in there? No more. Oh yeah, that's the Nintendo help desk. Hey there, Nintendo, can I help you? Yes, I've got a problem with my mouth. It's discoloured. Brilliant. And what about this? This is something else. This is just like a brochure, kind of a brochure for what you've actually bought. I never understand this when they put like, plug your Game Boy games into a Super Game Boy. Yeah, but I've just bought it, and that's, you know, but it's a proper brochure flyer for it, which is very nice. And then there's a catalogue, a Nintendo catalogue, and there we've got. Oh, is it fold out? No, it's a poster. It's a fold out poster. Hang on. Whoa, Donkey Kong Country on there, yeah. And I guess the other side is advertising loads of stuff. Yeah, look at that. Wow. But very nice freebies, aren't they? Very nice. I've got to fold this the right way. Yes, I have. Anything else in the box? No, that is it. That is enough for the Super Game Boy. Worth noting, there is a Super Famicom Super Game Boy and there is an American Super Game Boy, and they are while I do believe they're not compatible. I don't think you can use the Super Famicom You can't use it on a UK. I don't think so. I think they are separate because, like, the consoles are all separate. They're not compatible with each other. Even though the Game Boy actually is compatible, they thought, oh well, we'll keep it regioned up. We'll keep it regioned up, even though. Yeah, well, that's fine. It's your prerogative, Nintendo. I'm going to ring the help desk. Okay, is that enough? I think that's enough of Nintendo hardware, isn't it? I think that's enough Nintendo hardware. Let's get on to the software. Okay, what are we going to start with? We've got some Nintendo stuff to start. Okay, let's start with a Game Gear game, and this very sought after these days. This is the Zelda Four Swords Adventure. It's a game of Zelda where you connect Game Boy Advances to the controllers with cables, and then you can play in a 4-player max battle adventure with 4 players. And when your character comes off the screen, he goes onto your Game Boy, so you can still keep playing. It's like every player's got their own screen. Pretty amazing. This is the super sought after. You're gonna be cross about the price on this one. It's expensive, but it is still sealed. It's got the seal, but it has been opened. It opens at the end. There's actually a bit of a torn flap. Ooh. It's got a bit of is it? No. No, not well, yeah, it is. It's got a torn flap there. That's a shame because it didn't need to happen. But there we've got it comes with this box set comes with the link cable. That's an official Nintendo link cable. It comes with, oh, even better, the official game. Look at that wodge of paper they made there just to explain a cable. I mean, talk about waste of life force making stuff like this. I mean, someone's had to write this. This is for a cable. This is it's just like, what? Why would I ever? Anyway, brand new. And there it is, absolutely pristine, perfect game. It's never been played. This is actually new. The game was never sealed in there, but it is absolutely, it looks absolutely unplayed. It's a very nice game to have in your GameCube collection, and we all know GameCube is a lot more valuable than it used to be. It has gone crazy, and I don't suppose it's ever going to go down. What Nintendo format ever has? Bear that in mind. Look after your Switch games, I would say. Are you putting this back in your own time, Jace? Doesn't look like it, does it? Looks like I'm putting it back really slowly and badly. No, I've done it. It's back. I'm going to put that on the table. I'll put that on the table. Okay, moving on. More Nintendo. Let's go for Nintendo NES. We had some really lovely boxed NES this week. Like this, Tetris 2. And you're thinking, come on, Jay, it's about time we played something. Let's check out what's the difference between Tetris 1 and Tetris 2 on the NES. Recently finished, of course. He talked about it, didn't we? That guy, that little lad, finished Tetris 1. Well, maybe he's moved on to Tetris 2. Let's check it out. This again is all about the box condition. Look at that. Oh wow, isn't it amazing? I just love it when games are this fabulous. It's the old cardboard box differentiator. You know, you get mainly damaged, worn out old games when they're in cardboard boxes. It's got the metallic Nintendo, that's the shiny metallic one. Cartridge, of course, and here we've got the look at that menu. Hey! Still doing it. And then you've got perfect again. It's unused, I'd say unused. Just a beautiful example. I don't like getting all this stuff out of the boxes, to be honest. It's too pristine, but you know.
You've got to do the show, Jace. What are you going to show if you don't show the good stuff?
That's true. That's a good point. Thank you, conscience. Do you talk to your conscience every day? I do. I like to talk to him. He's a nice lad. He's a good boy. Heart's in the right place. What about this one? Kickle Cubicle. One of those quirky games. Is it by Hal? Is it Hal? Irene. It's by Irene, the creators of R-Type. Let's check out Kickle Cubicle. Let's not call this a rip-off. Let's call this a riff on. A riff on Pengo or Pengy. Classic arcade coin-op game from the early 80s, revamped, re-energised for the Nintendo NES. Again, pristine example. Don't want to rush through these, but that is just beautiful. I've got a little bit of the contents for you. We go. Oh, look! I mean, just look at that. Perfect, unused, unopened. I'm not even turning a page on this. That is incredible, incredible. Yeah, there's a lot of collectors out there that like pristine NES. We don't get much. We don't get much. We used to have 60, 70 box NES titles in. At the moment, we're lucky to keep hold of 10 to 20 because they just sell really, really well. Here's another one for you. Now, this is Solar Jetman, and there's a bit of British heritage here because this is by Rare, formerly Ultimate Play the Game. This is Solar Jetman. This is the third game in the Jetpack series. So we've got Jetpack, we got Lunar Jetman, we got Solar Jetman. Even if you only collect Spectrum stuff, you probably need to have a copy of this game. Let's just show you it. Check it out. How does it feel? Does it feel like a Specky game?
No, Jace, it feels like betrayal. Yeah, this is from Ultimate Play the Game, one of the most original creators of video games in the 8-bit era, and this is what they came up with as a sequel for Lunar Jetman. There's no Lunar Jetman, there is no character, and if you think this looks familiar, if you played Oids or the classic Thrust, you'll be right. This is a blatant rip-off of those already Gravatar-inspired games. It's awful. I can't believe it. Not from Ultimate. You don't even die when you crash the walls. Here is Thrust, just to show you. This is Thrust on the Commodore 64. It's exactly the same. Look, we picked up a diamond, but yeah, in this game you pick up around. I think it's a reactor we pick up in Thrust. But yeah, I just can't believe it. From Ultimate Play the Game, they call themselves Rare, and then they just copy other people's stuff.
But what an example! Even if you don't like it, what an example. Never a big hit, tiny hit. Can you have a tiny hit? It's not a hit at all, is it? But again, beautiful example of the classic Solar Jetman. Let me just get the contents out. You got the it's just got the manual. We've got the cartridge, of course, and look at that. I gotta go closer. I mean, let's just weep together how incredible it is to have something from the 80s in brand new condition. It's just amazing, amazing. And obviously it's also got a fold-out flyer and the membership club thingamajiggy. Just wow. Love it. I had to put these on the show today, didn't I? Even though, you know, you're probably sick of Nintendo, because last week I did tons of Nintendo, and this week I'm doing, it was SNES last week, wasn't it? SNES last week. Okay, what's next? Here's another one. I can't just show you all of them, but another pristine example of Donkey Kong Classics. There's Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. in the same compilation cart, and again, really amazing box. With one slight caveat, and you might have just seen it then. Oh, it's a bit faded. It's slightly different colour, isn't it? The lid there. That's been stored somewhere odd, isn't it? When light has got to the top. I think that is faded. Shame. But again, contents-wise, just came from the same collection. Immaculate. Look at that. Beautiful. Even with that little slight discoloration on the top, it's still probably the best copy of that we've had for a good 10 years. You used to be able to pick up NES stuff a lot easier than you can now, particularly boxed. I mean, we have got a lot of unboxed. Unboxed is fine. If you want to collect unboxed, no problemo. Okay, Dr. Mario. Another first party, of course. I love Dr. Mario because it's a game that my mum got addicted to. I bought her a Game Boy back in the day, and I bought a Tetris. She finished Tetris. Well, she got the rocket to go up. So I said, oh, I'll buy you another game. I bought her Dr. Mario, and she absolutely addicted to it. She loved it. She played all the later Dr. Marios, never liked them as much as the original Game Boy version, so she'd probably hate this. But it is Dr. Mario, and again, absolutely pristine. It's a simple match puzzle, isn't it? It's a match 2 puzzle rather than a match 3. Immaculate condition. You want to see them? I know you want to see the manual. Fair enough. I'll get it out. I'll get the manual out for you. No problem. There is the game. Oh, sorry, a little bit. There's the game, and there is, oh my goodness, there is the absolute. I love the lights. The lights dance on it. Dance on new stuff from the 80s. They do. They love it. It's like the lights saying, thank you for letting me look at this, letting me touch this. Yes, I know. Jace, pull yourself together, man. Any more NES? Yeah, a couple more. And just a game that we always talk about, DuckTales. I'm not going to put this on the screen because DuckTales, it's not really my cup of tea, but it's very, very popular game for the NES, and again, a beautiful example, the best one that I can remember us ever having. You know, if DuckTales is an important game in your childhood, then this is an important game. It depends. A lot of people that collect NES were bought NESs by their parents. Rich parents, because compared to having a 8-bit computer, it was a lot more expensive to buy the games. But again, look at that. Oh goodness, that is amazing. Condition wise, I'm excited. Content wise, DuckTales, not so much. Talking a lot today, and I can't stop the old jibber jabber. Okay, moving on. One more NES. View. Snake, rattle and roll. Snake, rattle and roll. You know that song. Come on, it's rock and roll, man. This is another game by Rare, isn't it? It's Rare. Yeah, it is. It's by Rare. Is it Marble Madness type of game? Let's just show you a little bit. I've shown it before, I'm sure. Snake, rattle and roll.
Now this is more like it's not really like Marble Madness, but it's a similar perspective, that isometric platformer. You might find this familiar. You think about those games like 3D Land on the 3DS or Mario 3D World on the Wii U. Isometric platform games. Yeah, it's a brilliant perspective actually for playing stuff like this. And it's pretty speedy for the NES, isn't it? It's pretty nippy.
And again, a beautiful, pristine example. I said I was going to use that was last week, pristine. I'm not going to say pristine much this week, but it's blimmin' lovely. And again, perfect manual. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely fabuloso. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's fabuloso. I think that is it for NES. Phew! Come off it, Jace. That was dull. Wasn't dull. NES it's good. It's good. You guys get too excited about Master System and not excited enough about NES. Okay, moving on to, still with Nintendo, a few more Nintendo bits. Not much, don't worry. It is Game Boy! Yeah, Game Boy. And we've got some really pristine Game Boy. Not many. I've only picked 4 out. Super Mario Land. Now you're thinking that is a common game. That is a game we've all played, we all know about it. It is the Game Boy version of Mario, one of the original releases for the Game Boy, for the original Game Boy. But does it often look like this? No, it doesn't. I mean, that is incredible, isn't it? It is a beautiful, beautiful example. Little tiny crinkle there, but that, apart from that, I would say that is definitely 10 out of 10. Let's get the contents out. And oh my god, look, it's absolutely stunning. So you've got the perfect manual, you've got your warranty, you've got your fold out Game Boy Flyer, and then you've got the game still in its plastic bag inside with the plastic case. Brand new, basically a brand new Game Boy game. You know, it can't really be 35 years later, can it? It's getting there, isn't it? It's getting there. Is it 89, 90? Oh my god, that's 34 years old. Yeah, think about it, 34 years old and it still looks like that. It's incredible, really, isn't it? And no wonder these things are rare and expensive. Moving on, what about this one? This is really unusual. This is Dr. Franken. And now you might know this game because it was also released. It was released in the UK and Europe under the Elite label, the classic Elite label, who brought Airwolf to the Spectrum. But this is the American version. This is released on the Kemco label. You know them mainly from Japanese JRPGs on the Super Famicom. There you go, and it's got completely different artwork. Very creepy looking, but again, absolutely brand new, pristino condition. I will show you the contents. There was a slight issue with the manual on this. Otherwise, I don't know what happened to the manual because you can see it's still in its plastic bag, the cartridge. It's got the warranty. It's got a fold-out poster. Do I want to fold the poster? Dare do I dare unfold a brand new poster? Yeah, it's only little. It's only little. It's a little Franken poster. Dr. Franken. Super rare, this. The manual is pristine, but it's had some liquid on it at some point, which has look, it's a strange that, isn't it? So it says there's been a liquid spill at some point, which has damaged the edge of the manual, but the pages aren't stuck together. It's still usable, and it still looks good from a distance. But it's not. Oh, there's something else in the box. Hang on, there's something else. There's the I Can Conquer the World flyer that you get in American games. They like to put that in there. I think that's pretty much what all Americans are thinking all the time, isn't it, Bees? Isn't it, Beesball, yeah? I can conquer the world. That's pretty much what all Americans are thinking all of the time. A little bit of politics there. A little bit of politics. Okay, carrying on. Another amazing Game Boy game. I'm building up my post-it notes today. Simpsons. Bart Simpson, Escape from Camp Deadly, but again, brand new, mint. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. I mean, yeah, you can pick up this game, loose cartridge, pick the same for about 10, 12 quid. You can pick up the game. It's quite rare, but it's not that rare. But new in the box, oh my god, you guys are going to get cross about the price, but it's just ridiculously rare. I will show you. It makes all the difference. It's the same game, sure, but one that's been kept in this kind of state as brand new. It's just impossible to find, isn't it? And that's why the value's there. Perfect manual, of course, and then the warranty. Beautiful, beautiful. I never thought I'd see such a beautiful Simpsons game. That is oh god. I'm gonna go and watch the Simpsons now. Thank you. One more Game Boy game, and then we'll move away from Nintendo. Oh, thank God. How much Nintendo? I said it's a long show. We've got a lot to get through today. Okay, this game is the rarest of the bunch. This is Bubble Ghost, released by FCI. Super rare, and again, in immaculate condition. Let's just have a look at Bubble Ghost.
Well, it turns out it's quite a literal title. You play a ghost and you have to get a bubble through each level. And as you can see here, we're getting around some fans and hair dryers and things, trying to get the bubble through each level. And there we go, we get some scores for that. Next screen, please. We've got to avoid a snake and a trumpet. We're a ghost, we can just whiz around the screen, we can go through everything. Yes, so the trumpet frightened away the snake, he's disappeared, so now we can go past him. Yeah, simple puzzle game, ideal for handheld gaming. That's what it was like in the late 80s. Come on, I'll just get to the end, come on, through the... Yes, he's done it, well done.
And there is the box, and look, oh, and you're thinking, what, that is beautiful. It's so beautiful, Jace. Jace, that's beautiful. Yeah, just keep showing it. Oh, yeah. Close up. Oh, closer. Oh, open it. Oh, pull open the flap, Jace. Pull open the flap. All right, I'm going to pull open the flap just for you. It's very sexy, this show this week, isn't it? And here we go. Losing my voice. Again, absolutely pristine, still in this little plastic bag. The cartridge, got the warranty, and you've got the absolutely perfect manual. What an amazing example. What a ridiculous price. I agree. It's a hell of a lot of money. I will not be happy when this sells, though. I want these games, these rare things, are only ever going to go up. This game might be worth that much now. This is going to be a 500 quid game. This might even be a 1,000 quid game in the space of 5 years. Who knows? If it's this condition, you know, I'm not sending it off to some crazy company to put in a Perspex box so it can withstand a nuclear invasion. It's going to be just protected on a nice shelf. But you know, once those things go into those sort of boxes, I mean, that's generally sealed games, but this would never have been sealed. This would not have been. Game Boy games were not cellophaned, were they? Not regularly. Maybe Nintendo first party, but I would imagine this was never issued to shops in cellophane. I'm putting it out there. I don't know for sure. I could just be talking baloney. That's for you, Beesball. Baloney is back. Okay, what's next? Let's talk about no more Nintendo. Let's talk about PlayStation. We've got some PlayStation magic for you today. Just a couple. First one, it's a game we all love, and I talked recently, I did a little special on Ridge Racer. It's Ridge Racer Revolution. That's Ridge Racer 2 to you guys.
Oh yeah, pure magic. This is Namco style. It's why we all love Namco. Their PlayStation era, the style of the graphics, the quality, that blockiness, the textures. It's lumpy. It's lumpy but lush. It's just oh wow. You know, Ridge Racer Revolution wasn't much of a step up from the original Ridge Racer, but it didn't matter because we just wanted more of the same, and that's exactly what we got. Just such a playable arcade racer.
And I've really brought this on to show you because it's just in perfect condition. It's all about condition today. It's got the perfect manual. Look at that, 10 out of 10 manual there. Beautiful. It's got a little I don't know what that is, a cartoon influence the future sign card. It's got the disc, but it's got this, and you do not see this in Ridge Revolution very often. It is the original unused Namco sticker sheet. That is stickers, Ridge Racer Revolution stickers. Wow, you know I get excited about stickers. I love stickers. So I had to show you the stickers. Wow, stickers on the show this week. Moving on, a game I hadn't played before. I thought I'm putting that on the show so I can have an excuse to see what it's like. And that game is called Radical Bikers. It looks really good on the back of the box. Let's see what it's like.
Now this is a rare breed, one of these games. This is one of those games that the more you play it, the less you like it. Because yeah, at the moment I'm weaving in and out of traffic. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's a bit slow. You've just seen Ridge Racer. You're thinking, yeah, it's a bit slow compared to that. And it is, but maybe the graphics are a little bit better. Maybe they're pretty sharp. Oh, we're going off-road. We've done some stunts. It's looking a bit jagged. It's looking a bit flickery. It's looking a bit messy. It's looking a bit like out of control and we don't really know what we do. I'm hitting buildings. Oh, yeah, I've just bashed a police car with my head. Now I can't make the turning circle because they've made the roads too narrow for the steering system. Yeah, I liked it initially, but I'm going off it. And yeah, and these side street graphics are pretty useless. Yeah, and I finished the level. Yeah, okay.
Not quite as good as I was thinking, but you know, it's still good. That's a guess anyway, because I haven't actually played it yet. There we go, in beautiful condition. It's on the best of Infogrames, but I mean, a best of, I don't think I've ever seen the full price issue of it. So if this is your best of and it's an unheard of game, that's a bit unusual. But thank you for that, Infogrames. Okay, moving on. PlayStation 2. Now I picked this game again because I just want to play it. It is called Summer Athletics. It's one of my favourite games of all time is Track and Field, as regulars will know. So let's see what this version by DTP Entertainment is like. Is it comparable to Track and Field? Let's see.
And the answer is it's pretty slick. Check out this slow-mo as we take the pole vault. It doesn't quite feel like Track and Field. Konami, for some reason, ditched their greatest franchise. But it's got some great events. Here we go with the javelin. It's very nice. It's well done. But it's just not got that magic there. Some interesting events. We've got backstroke swimming, which is really good. There's a nice hammer again. The slowdown as you release is quite nice. Probably the most fun. It's not the hammer. Yeah, you never get it to release in the right place. Is actually the archery. This was really good. Now, why in a game do you make unnecessary commentary? Do you know what I mean? It's just pointless to the game. Check out this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please always keep your ticket with you during the breaks between competitions.
Now that's pretty pathetic, right?
Beautiful condition anyway. There it is, got the manual, got the disc. What can you say? That is Summer Athletics. Moving on, what about this? A game based on Smarties. Smarties, they're sweets. This is Smarties Meltdown. And it features, if you can look there, it features the voice of Dave Benson Phillips. Depending on how old your kids are, you might know him from CBeebies. He was on loads of TV, kids TV when I was, when my kids were little. He's got a good voice. He's a bit of a wacky guy. And his voice is on this. It's made this game extra special. Let's check out Smarties Meltdown.
So, who'd have thought it? A game where you collect Smarties is pretty boring. Yes, big open world levels, some funny cuddly enemies that you just take a few whacks to knock over, and then you're collecting Smarties. I mean, they think this puzzle is complicated. Yeah, press this to open the door, slow scroll across, delay the action to watch this amazing, incredible moment of a door opening. Oh, it's pretty tedious. But yeah, collect them Smarties. Collect it again. Now here's the big moment for Dave.
Oh, I feel energized again.
Yeah, go Dave. Well done.
Nothing quite like a game based on sweets, is there? There's an M&M games too. There's quite a few sweets games, isn't there? Sweets games. There's a special in waiting. Now, what about this? Now, I love Gauntlet. A lot of you guys love Gauntlet. It's Pete again, doesn't he love Gauntlet? I think that's his favourite coin-op. We talked about it before. Gauntlet. Well, there's Gauntlet Dark Avenue or something, and then there's this one. It's the sequel to that. This is Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. It's so far removed from the coin-op at this point, but I thought, well, let's check out Gauntlet 7 Sorrows on the PS2. Seven Sorrows, 8 Sorrows now. Yeah, beautiful condition though. There it is, 7 Sorrows, a Gauntlet game. Yeah, talking about our heritage. Now this is a really wacky game. This is a rodent breeding game called Mouse Trophy.
Well, actually, this isn't a breeding game. It's more of a maze puzzle game. Guide the mice, not just mice and hedgehogs, through guinea pigs, rats, through this wooden maze. You have to trigger little events by pressing on different parts as they get to it. Here comes a mouse now. It's strange, a little bit dull at some point. Is it playing 2 soundtracks at the same time? 2 pieces of music playing at the same time within a game is never good. No, it's never good. Okay, so come on. You're thinking, why are we watching this? Yeah, I get it. Come on the big wheel, and here they go round the big wheel. You have to trigger the big wheel to get them round to the next platform. Yeah, and it really is. This is what it's like. And he's going to jump on this pad. Here we go. Way! It's a hedgehog, is it? Hedgehog, yeah. And then splat. They get on a different pad from there. Got to get through. We're nearly there, actually. We're nearly there. I might as well stick with it because we've got to go through this. You think that's a cannon? I thought it was going to shoot them into the air, but it doesn't. They just go around the corner. And that's it. They're home. Bianca and Clint and Minnie, they are safe. Thank God for that. I was so worried about them.
That's an unusual game, isn't it? That's got to come on the show. If things are that unusual, you've got to get them on the show. There we go. Mouse Trophy. Mouse Trophy. Muscular dystrophy. I don't know. There's something there. Anyway, carry on, Jace. Now, I liked the look of this game. I thought, oh yeah, hang on. This is a game. Let me just show you. This is called 22 Party. Yeah, it's a party game. And there's ladies on it. Oh yeah, there's cool ladies. Oh, they're hot. They're ready for partying. They're ready for some fun. We're going to have Spin the Bottle. We're going to have Truth or Dare. Let's check out what 20 Party is like. Not what I imagined. It's not the sexy fun I imagined from the box. Strange combination of 20 party games in beautiful condition. I just thought, well, that is weird. Okay, moving on. One more PS2 game. And this takes me back. This is a game called War Chess. And for all of us old Amiga gamers, we all know the game Battle Chess. And I thought, well, it's a remake of Battle Chess for the PS2. I've got to check that out.
Oh yes, this looks like Battle Chess. It's got the music. It's got we're in the desert. We've got people walking around the board. It's still chess. Yes, didn't Harry Potter steal this? I think they did steal it. But yes, chess pieces battling it out actually on the board. Now let's check out some combat because when these pieces meet, they battle it out, and there's fantastic animation on the original. Here we go then. So this is going to be. Hang on. there's just two graphics in the same screen and one went into pieces. Pathetic. Let's go back to the Amiga. This is the knight taking the queen. Look at that. Oh, brilliant anime. It's a bit sexy, actually. I don't remember the game being very sexy.
War chest. Sounds like war chest. Doesn't it? You think war chest, but it's not war chest. It's war chess. Yeah. Really makes me want to play battle chess. Brilliant. Moving on. Okay, now we've got some really, really lovely things to show you yet in the box. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. No, we're not there. I'm going to show you some electronic games. Yeah, electronic handheld games. These must be 8-bit, aren't they? You think there's no 8-bit on the show? Yeah, I think they must be 8-bit. Let's start with this. Now, we've got lots of interesting games this week. This is called Thief in the Garden. No, it's not. It's just called Thief in Garden. It's missing the. And I'm not talking about the band. These games are made by Tronica. This is an LCD handheld game. I'm going to show you some of these running as I go, so you will see it going in a minute. But let me just have a look. You can have a look. It's a lovely gold fascia, but like a Game & Watch, very similar to Game & Watch, but a built-in calculator button, so you could actually use it in school. It's got an alarm function as well, and it also comes with a manual. This one, yeah, Thief in the Garden. Check it out. This is basically you have to run across this garden, avoiding and get into the gate. Nope. Mind the dogs. You get it. You can see it. Oh, I got caught. Oh, I got caught again by the dog. Oh, I got caught again by the guard. There is an up and down. There's kind of like 2 lanes you can run through. But that's the end of the game. You get it, yeah? Okay, now this game is really pretty. I love the fascia of it. It's by a company called Bronzer. Now Bronzer is a very obscure LCD electronic game creator. They made the games between sort of like 81, 82. It is believed they are the LCD variant of Bambino. Now for all you proper handheld devotees like me, you'll know that Bambino is famous for outlandish looking games like, you know, Jungle, the Safari, and you know, loads of them, loads of that one-on-one boxing, Space Chaser, all that. There's loads of great Bambino games, and they're really all about the shape of the cases. But the LCD games may not look so outlandish, but they are very stylish. Look at this. This is called Rodeo. Look, beautifully painted decals, a beautifully painted fascia. Yeah, and it's a simple game. It's a game about catching things. I don't know what this is. I don't understand what this is for. You know, on the back of a Game & Watch you have the little flick stand. On this you have this, and I'm thinking, well, that means you can hang it on the wall. I guess you've got to have a prong out of the wall, and then you can just, you know, I don't know, stick it on the prong, which is, it's strange. It's strange. But anyway, it's an unusual game. I'm going to show you Rodeo by Bronzer. That's very loud. It's very loud. And it's a strange game. So you have to try and get on a horse and then quickly press the ride button when you're on one. Like that, I'm on one. See, now I've got 1 point. So I've got 87 seconds left. I've got 1 point. If I miss one, the points go down, which is interesting. Let's get another one. Oh, it's gone down because I pressed the button too soon. You basically got to chase around the screen, get on a horse, press the ride button. Oh God, one more. Yes, I'm riding the horse, and then you're off again. And it's basically how many you can get done before the time runs out. Strange concept for a game, but yeah, very nice. Okay, we're getting serious now. This game is called Love Star. Now I can actually show you this working. This is a romance game, again by Casio. It's so rare. These things are ridiculously rare. And it's strange. It's got 2 modes. There's like a Simon style copy game, and then there is, let me try and set this on. There is the Love Match game. You think of like Nintendo's Love Tester. Let me just get this in the right mode. So here we are, we're in test mode. So imagine I'm here with my loved one. So then, okay, we've put our star signs around the edge. You can move these ones to get the star sign, and then you both put your fingers on the special metallic plates. Let's see. Let's see if I'm in love with myself. You get a little animation. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, the heart's good. The heart there. Oh, yeah, okay. We're both in love. What's happening now? Oh, it's not cracking, is it? Yeah, what now? What? Is this good news? Oh, it's good news! We're in love! I'm in love with myself. Yeah, 40%. We're a 40% match. Oh no, 40% on my side, 36% on her side. It was my female side and my male side. But yeah, very interesting novelty game in the same shape of a start. Super rare. 1984. Brilliant, fully working condition. Moving on. There's a lot of noise in this box because some of these things are solar powered and they're making a racket because they won't stop. Let's go with solar powered. Let's look at this. Now this is, with these games are getting exciting. This is called Dandy Cowboy. It's by Casio. You know, we've covered a lot of Casio, but these Casio games are particularly lovely. It's in this box. Let me get the game out. These are beautiful, beautiful things. So there's the manual anyway. This is from 1983. And look, isn't that just a gorgeous, compact, just a lovely shape, a lovely little square game. I'm going to show you me playing it in a minute, but yeah, the fascia on it, look at the fascia and the graphic, the style of it. I mean, I am overexcited about handheld games, I grant you that. I do love these things, but I just think that is glorious, the detail. And this little speaker bit is so retro, it's like an old radio, but it's a game. Anyway, check out Dandy Cowboy. Here we have it then, Dandy Cowboy. So easy to play. You've got the lasso. I've caught a little cow and you bring him back to the pen. And then off he goes. And that's it. You go up and down this road, catching. Oh, I've got one. I've got to get back past. And there he is. It's a very simple game. Avoid the big cows, catch the little cows. But yeah, beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing. Simple game, but a beautiful thing. And this one is called Marine Hunter. Same series. This is the same series. This is a really even rarer one. Dandy Cowboy is actually the most common of this series. Again, solar powered. Again, that beautiful fascia, beautiful artwork underneath the game screen. Yeah, just a lovely thing. I know you want to see me playing it badly. Here we have Marine Hunter. Okay, let's start. We are in a submarine at the bottom. Catch fish, and then we'll take them back. I've got a fish. Take it back to my submarine. Perfect. It's a strange way of fishing, isn't it? I can't imagine fishing with a submarine. Oh, that was too risky. What a little fish, really. Oh, I took the gamble. Did you get it anyway? Yeah, so you basically catch fish. Oh, come on. Oh, don't keep going in front of the fish. Easy to die, but great fun game. And now this one, I do love it when they have crazy names, and the name of this is called Puppy Garden. It's a game called Puppy Garden, but it's not about scanning the lawn for poos. It's actually about finding love or abducting other dogs. But again, same series. This is CG52. What was the other? CG52. That is CG50. And the Dandy Cowboy is CG51. So these last three games are three in the same series in a row. Beautiful, and again, beautiful. I love the graphics of that. I love this big mean bulldog there. Look at him. Puppy Garden. Yeah, that's why I have a puppy, to ruin the garden. Let's check it out. So in this game, we are a puppy in a garden. We go up here. We send out love hearts. Oh, I keep getting eaten by the bulldogs. We send out love hearts. I'm firing them. Look. Ooh. And then we find a mate, and then we abduct her back home. And then we go and get another one. Strange concept for a game. There, I'm going to get this one. No, come on, ladies. No, it's a shooter with a different feel about it. Yeah, and it's strange. Who came up with this stuff? I don't know. It's a strange game. And this is the creme de la creme. This is the rarest of that series. It's the elusive fourth game, Mole Hunter CG53. And again, beautiful. They're such a lovely thing. They're such lovely games to have in a series like that. You know, they all match so beautifully. You know, they are lovely looking games. Just amazing things to own. So why am I selling them? I don't know. Oh, isn't that incredible? I love, again, that grill, the holes in the grill for the speaker. Amazing. I know what you want to see what it plays like. Okay. Here we go then, a bit of mole action. So we have to got a big net. Oh, we've got a big net in this one. We have to catch the moles. I've got one. Then you've got to get back there and then put it in the cage, and then go and get another one. Oh, you've got to avoid the spiders and the snakes. You get it. It's a very simple but fun LCD game. Well, they all are, aren't they? They're all simple. Simple is joyful. Okay, so I'm backtracking back to Bronzer. Remember we talked about Bronzer, the LCD arm of Bambino. Well, this game is called Police or Patrol or Police Patrol. It's got several different names across Europe in different places. I'm going to try and get this out of the box. Yeah, same design as Rodeo. Do you remember the Rodeo game? It's very nice, but it's about driving and racing. I'll show you the poly in. Did I show you the box? The box has got a little bit of sticker marks, a few sticker marks on there, but it is the original box. Let's just check out Patrol. So here we have Patrol. Now this is quite a fun game. Just go there. It's a driving game. You don't get many driving games on LCD, do you? So you go left and right. It's quite tricky. Now we'll drive through the... Oh, I crashed just in the wrong time. You see there was a motorbike on the top who's just going to come down the screen. That horrible siren, but that sound starts every single life. Okay, you can see there's a motorbike at the top. It gets really tough. He's getting towards me. I've got to catch a button. He's shooting at me. I'm moving closer, you see, as we go. I'm moving up the screen myself to catch him. And when he gets close, I have to press the catch button. Whew, just dodge that bullet there. Oh, yeah, it looks like I can play it. Oh, no, and then I crashed into that car. But you get the idea. It's a race and chase fun. Patrol by Bronzer. Now this is another Tronica game. This is a game, it's called Adventure in Space. I think it's got Space Adventure. Space Adventure, or Adventure in Space. The French name is Adventure Spatiale. Adventure Spatiale. Isn't that beautiful? I'm very good at the French accent, I am, aren't I? Or Jeux vidéo de près. Jeux vidéo de près. C'est leur aventure spatiale. Beautiful. Beautiful, impressive. Anyway, it's in the box. The box is a little bit rough and ready, but it's not too bad, not too bad. You remember that? So the same as Thief in the Garden. They're all very, very similar, these Tronica games. You've got the calculator functions, like a Game & Watch. Got the beautiful manual in there, like a Game & Watch. But yeah, good fun to play this one. Check it out. So here we have Space Adventure. I think this game is quite fun. I go to the game mode, and let's go. There we go, game A. So we're the little guy at the bottom, and there's a lot of stuff coming. We've got to get across to our little ship, get in, and then we can fire. And then we shoot one missile towards the big guy at the end. And then you go, haven't got long. Then we're back over this side, and then we've got to run across again, get in there, fire. Yeah, I got something. And then we're back there again. Yeah, it's different. It's different. There seems more point to it than normal LCD games. Never has a game been given such a perfect title. This is Exciting Hockey. And look at the box. That is exciting, isn't it? Exciting Hockey. It looks such like a throwback to a different age. It's like got a circus feel about it. It's a Casio 2-player simultaneous play electronic game. Wow, I know, calm yourselves. Immaculate, perfect condition as well. Brand new. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's in its plastic, original plastic poly bag. Pull it out and look at that. Get it right way around, Joyce. Look at that, the fascias, the colourful fascias. Such a beautiful thing. I mean, it's really gone to town. Reminds me of, you know, Wildfire. Is it the Parker Wildfire? Where they've really gone to town on decorating the body of the game. Beautiful. Very clean, very simple. It's an air hockey game. It's a very simple air hockey, you know, 2-player. But they put some goals there to make it look like it's football, but it's nothing to do with football or hockey. It's just air hockey, trying to bounce that ball in the other player's net, but 2-player at the same time. So much fun. Back then, 1987, a little bit later, but still would have been a brilliant game to own back then. Here is exciting hockey. You're excited, aren't you? So press player 1, and there you see It's like Breakout, really. I'm going to catch the ball and bounce it back. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, I got a goal. It's a simple game, but it's just beautifully done. And this one is from the same series. This is CG 600. It's Star Invader. Again, a 2-player Invaders game. Think of like the NTEX 2-player Invaders games, but like in LCD form. Actually got 9 columns of aliens to shoot, which is a lot for an LCD game. We didn't used to get big screen areas like that. It was pretty amazing. Let me show you this brand new condition. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, again, 1987. Let's do it careful, get it out. Beautiful, again in the plastic bag, brand new. CG 600, here it is. Show you the back and then show you the front. Wow, look at that. Right way around, Jace. Yeah, oh no, it was the right way around. Star Invader says at the bottom. Again, really beautifully decorated 2-player LCD game from Casio. Really lovely game. It's got a contrast button, which is unusual. It's a shoot 'em up. It's simple. It's Invaders. I'm shooting things, but you know, you get it. It's just a big screen to play on. And at the other end, you've got player 2. They'll be shooting back, trying to get the Invaders. Quite a lot of fun. Yeah, Star Invader. Okay, now things are getting serious. We are talking some of the rarest handheld electronic games you can find ever. This is a pristine, I've said it again, mint in the box, Super Space Battle. Now this range of games is called the Big Display. It's a really big LCD display. There's only 3 in this range, 3 games. But look at the box. It is like stepping out of time. This is so amazing. I can imagine this. If any of you guys have watched, or hopefully some of you have watched the Jason Japan show, those shops that I go to in the last episode, full of real collector stuff. It feels like that. It feels like a proper ancient toy collectible. It's got that feel like them robots that I looked at in the Kano City. Now let's just get it out. Let's get it out. It's again absolutely beautiful. It's in the plastic. It's got the manual, and there it is. It's a very strange bulky design for an LCD game. It's got a pop-up lid. It's a simple Space Invaders game, but there you go, and you see it's got, oh wow. I mean, look at it. Like, what an amazing game. I mean, electronic plastic, that is the thing, isn't it? It's just, you can't beat it. It's like, this is an item made just to play one simple LCD game. There's something magical about that. It's for one purpose only. It's been designed just perfectly for that game. Super Space Battle. Proper sounds on this compared to normal games. And there it is, typical. Oh, I got hit. But yeah, you can see what it is. Get him, get him. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying myself too much. Space battle, what a beautiful thing. Now, keep your hair on. But I've got the second game in the series, CG810L Shooting Fight, and the box for this one is more retro than you can even believe. It looks like what? It looks like something like Jumanji. It's so what? Shooting Fight, yeah. Beautiful box, and again, amazing condition. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's an amazing rarity. It's got exciting sound effects. It's again part of that big display. And there we are again, absolutely brand new. It's red. It's red. Well, who doesn't like red things? And there, look at that Shooting Fight. Oh, just so immaculate. I mean, I'm in a way putting these games on the show is like a historical record, because if this sells, I'm never going to find one again. And so at least if it's on the show, I had it once. It was here once. And there we go. And there, as you can look, very groovy, very groovy. And there it says there, it's embossed there, big display, and it is a big display. Yeah, wow, check it. Here we are then, Shooting Fight. You're at the bottom of the screen and you have to shoot. I don't know what that geezer does. I shoot him there. He's laying down now and shooting at me. I mean, it's a simple shooter, to be honest. They're all pretty simple, but they've got a big screen. I don't. He goes. Oh. Uh-oh. I died. Okay. What's he doing to that rock? It looks like he's doing rude things. I don't know. It's strange. But anyway, yes, a simple shooting game with very loud music. Yeah. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. Now, I told you there was 3 in the big display series. Would I let you down? Would I let you down? I've shown you 2. Yes, I've got the 3rd one, not in the box. But it's the most sought after one. It is this one. It is Super Western Bar, a sequel to another LCD game. Western Bar, one of the most popular Casio LCD games ever made. Check it. Yeah, I mean, Western Bar, fantastic game. Well, they actually made a sequel, and it's the big display game. And here we go. And there you can see Super Western Bar. It's amazing when they make sequels of LCD games. And I'm going to open it up there and look, that beautiful big display cover there, and it is a big display, and it's a rootin' tootin' fist of fun shooting the beers. Let's check it out. Here it is then, Western Bar, very similar sounding, but yeah, beautiful. We're at the bottom. We can shoot things off the bottom. We can shoot the glasses, that lady. We can shoot the hat off the man. But we have to, show his head off. Again, a simple shooter, just like the original Western Bar, but just with big, chunky graphics. And you can still get hit back. There's still angry people. That guy, yeah, it feels a bit rough, doesn't it? Go straight into the pub and just blow everyone away. I'm going to get that glass on the bar. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Get the glass. Anyway, yeah, loads of fun. Western Bar. Super Western Bar. Don't make mistakes. Super. Okay, so one more game in my box, and you're thinking, well, what the heck can it be? Because he's already shown us so many amazing games. What could he be saving for the last game? Well, this one just really, it drove me nuts. Just when I saw it, I thought, what? I love it. It is this. It's another giant electronic LCD game from Casio. It's Karate Fight CG610. It is a 2-player karate game. It is the LCD equivalent of Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. What? Seriously? Yeah, seriously. Let's check the box first. Absolutely brand new condition again. Immaculate. I mean, these games are so ridiculously rare, and to find them in the boxes like this. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a life's work. It was a life's work. Now that life's over, because they're on the site. Oh, it makes me hurt. My heart's hurting. My heart's hurting letting these go, I'll be honest. But, oh, beautiful, beautiful in the bag, brand new. And yes, it is a 2-player fighting game. I'll show you that. There's the manual. But look at the game. It's huge. And it's 2-player and you've got so many controls. You've got 4 buttons for all your special moves. You've got your kick, you've got your punch, you've got your special move direction buttons. It's like, what? Seriously? In LCD form? Yes. What an amazing game and what amazing condition. I'll give you a little check out of it. It's fighting. Here we go then. I am fighting at the moment. You meet me in the middle of a fight. I am punching this guy. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? Yeah, punch him. Punch him. Oh, it seems incredible. 2 proper detailed LCD fighters. Oh, I've lost. I'm on the floor. Countdown. Oh no! I didn't get up. I think I probably should have pressed the button. But what an amazing game. So what an amazing game to end an amazing week at Retrogames. Thank you for watching. Please don't buy any of these rare things. They're too expensive. You can't afford it. Please don't buy them. It's such a stupid business. But thank you for watching. Until next week. Happy Retrogaming, Retrogamers!
Retrogames says thank you for watching. Retrogames says thank you for watching.
I think I love this game.